Hey peeps, so I'm back out of nowhere again to tell you how I feel about a video game 3 weeks after it already came out. I'm so resourceful, ain't I? So let's cut to the chase. New Pokemon game, good or bad? Verdict, go ad. This would have been a top 5 Pokemon game for me if we all know it wasn't an issue. This is a general take that every reviewer has about this game, but what makes a review interesting is when the reviewer tells you should you buy a game or not. It's super duper hard to justify telling you to buy this game because the performance issues are extremely noticeable, even to me, a guy that rarely cares about that stuff. Buying Scarlet and Violet is enrolling you into an early beta program of one of the most coolest, newest, refreshing mainline Pokemon titles out there. Now I know what you're thinking, this game has to be running on a PC that's made out of Play-Doh in the pits of Guantanamo Bay, and I would agree with you, this isn't a game that's finished graphically nor technically, but the finished parts of this game are worth buying to me. The game presents new ideas that I hope are present in all future titles. For one, you're not limited to hunting down gyms and mollywopping the Elite Four. You have 2 other subplots to complete, and they all connect in a finale that can be best described as changing a TV channel from Teletubbies to a Rick and Morty episode. There's some other things you can do, which include going to school, eating food, dating the staff. You can also send all your Pokemon to go fight and do other stuff. These are all neat mechanics. Pretend I didn't mention this one. Another neat feature this game includes is just being overall really neat looking. I think this game oozes in good designs with the characters, the Pokemons, and the locations. It all helps to make this game stands out in having its own unique atmosphere. Another thing to like, your rival in this game is Goku, and you get the battle of YouTuber. What more could you want from a Pokemon game? Akuma Monkey. I didn't even mention the fact that your car in this game is a really funny dude to hang around with. I love this goober. I think it's a much more expressive Pokemon visually than Violet's counterpart, but believe me, I prefer a cool motorcycle any day of the week. Last but not least, the multiplayer. This is the only Pokemon game that allows you to play online in the overworld with your buddies, and do not quote me on that. I think this feature alone is what skyrocketed this game into selling so many copies. Like, look what it did for Elden Ring. But I get if you don't like this game and just dodging everything I said with a straight face. This Pokemon is the equivalent of Gordon Ramsay asking for a burger and then you hand him a Big Mac you ordered from McDonald's. Because, like, there's nothing wrong with what you gave him. That's a burger, alright. But you rushed to McDonald's when you could have spent more time giving him something so much better. And what could have been done better is the open world part of this game. So you can go anywhere, in quotes. That's what open world is. But let's just say up here are level 50s and down here are level 10s. This is a hard cap you simply can't ignore. There's no starting your adventure up here. It's more like, I go around there, up there, okay. So yeah, open world, technically, get pranked. One other thing I don't like about this game is that there are pointless mini games you have to do before you fight a gym leader. Sounds pretty familiar. But some of them are horrible and double down on being hot ass because the frames drop like crazy. Another thing I'm not a fan of, you can't take this stupid uniform off. You can only buy hats and shoes. Why are these icons even here if they mean nothing? There are 4 variations of the shirt and that's it. Biggest L of all time for a game that lets you play with your friends. Last thing is lack of voice acting. Please tell me you are comfortable seeing this. Pokemon games usually skim past needing a voice actor by making the characters super expressive and flaunt their body around, and it's okay, especially with just a regular gameplay beat. But with a cutscene like this, and having a faded dialogue box, a voice actor here could elevate this game to the next level. In fact, here's an example of one to maybe get you hooked on the idea of having voice actors in Pokemon games.
Ah, there you are. Are you ready for a battle between champions? 'Cause all these folks here seem ready to watch. Word got around, I guess. And out of every single person gathered here, I'm the most excited by a mile.
Much better. Thank you for making this. But I digress. If you're one of the rare people who really like Pokemon but haven't bought this game yet, still buy it. Trust me, you have my word that you'll like it. And if you don't like Pokemon and this is your first time being introduced into the franchise, this is a good time. But it is a spin-off game, so this isn't what any other Pokemon game is like. So if you want your first time to be authentic, wait for social media to rejoice in this game finally being fixed in the year when GTA 6 comes out. Have fun waiting. So that's Scarlet and Violet. In summary, yes, very fun game. Very great game, filled with performance issues. And Nintendo, you're going straight to hell for releasing this game with these problems and forcing die-hard Pokemon fans to get swarmed for defending this game. Quality seal my ass. Anyways, now if you excuse me, I have to go fulfill a time-honored tradition in my Pokemon games.
Probably gonna hit that don't save changes again. Used to write a song a day. It's just that lately my perfection's in the way of me, and I can't make no changes to save me. Wish I could write more, careless. Wish I could write more and careless. Write more and careless and careless.